Hi, Millie here. Welcome to my Sexy Over 60s series. Today we're going to be talking about my beach bag. Now, everything that I do, you're going to hear me talk about eat healthy, move more, breathe. And everything that I do is going to fit into that big umbrella. But the beach bag is really about what I take with me when I go. When I head to the beach, I head to the beach with my big girl dog, Molly. And she's like resting at the moment, but we go to the beach. And when we go, we have short weekends. So that's my breathe time. So this is going to be about not only the eat healthy, but about how eating healthy helps me with my breathe time, which is the beach when my feet and toes hit the sand and the water. So in order for me to have more breathe time and still be able to have my fun time at the beach, and you're going to hear me say this, I call it selecting your indulgences wisely. It's not about going to the beach and doing without. So for me, the indulgences at the beach are to have my cocktails on the beach, but for you, maybe it's the boardwalk fries, or maybe you want to make sure that you get the caramel corn. But if you decide you're going to do that, you want to make that conscious decision, but then you want the other choices to be healthy so that you can get away with those indulgences. If we're going to be sexy over 60, we got to really focus. So we're going to talk about my top 10 that I take with me for my breathe weekend. For me, that's the beach. It might be the lake, it might be whatever for you. So let's start with number one. So number one, I always pack my vitamins, right? So my vitamins are always packed up. I do it in little daily packets, so I don't have to deal with anything. They're just ready to roll. Two, breakfast stuff. You know what? Sometimes I just take a little thing of oatmeal. It's already measured out. And all I need to do is take a little almond milk, or, use hot water in the coffee maker at the hotel and make yourself oatmeal. This is oatmeal and actually some protein. So if you want to throw some protein in with your oatmeal, perfect. Okay, that's 1 and 2. 3, let's talk about almond milk since I said almond milk. So a couple of options here. You can get right here in the little travel sizes. And there's several options here, like this is one, and then here's another one. You can get these small sizes, and these actually are great for airplane travel. Not for your carry-on because they're too big, but your check-in bag. But if I'm going to the beach, I'll generally just get something like this. It's just as easy and it's less expensive than the individual bottles. But you have options, right? I love my protein shakes in the morning, but when I'm going for a short weekend, I generally don't take my blender. I do have a travel blender, but I don't take it. So I have found some already done up protein shakes. These are actually halfway decent. These are real plant powered, 20 grams of protein and 150 calories. And they come in ideal vanilla, classic chocolate. This just happens to be a good brand, and it's called Evolve. But there are several out there. Vega makes a good one that I found. Trying to think if there's another. I forget what number that is. 2 or 3, maybe 4. 4, coconut water. If you're going somewhere where it's warm, you need to hydrate. So I'm going to be drinking a lot of water, but I'm usually going to add a little coconut water in there so that I hydrate really well when I'm at the beach. So let's talk about that water. Okay, so you know what? Stainless steel is better than plastic. Glass is great but breakable. So stainless steel. I do have a smoothie bottle here because you know what? If you don't want to buy these already done, you can do things like this, little packets of protein. This happens to be one. Vega makes them. I think Garden of Life makes them. I'm not sure somewhere it is. And a shaker bottle, you know that, so you can reconstitute, right? Okay, I forget where we are. 5, water. Just take water. I do not want to go to the grocery store once I get to the beach. So I'm going to pack a couple of these big guys. I can make my coffee with it. I fill my water bottle with it. And then I'll usually pack a couple of these that I can actually just throw into my bag or throw into my car holder when I'm traveling. So I've got that. I usually will pack a couple of sparkling waters. I love to do this because I'll cut up lemons and limes and take them, and I'll have sparkling water with lemon and lime on the beach. And if I want to make a cocktail, I can either throw some red wine over there and make me a red wine spritzer, or throw a little bit of my Tito's vodka and have myself a cocktail on the beach. But either way, what I'm doing here is making sure I'm getting that eat healthy in. It's a big old bag of apples. You know why? Apples travel easy. Molly loves them, I love them. They can go down on the beach, they can stay in the room, whatever. As you see here, I also get Molly's food packed and ready to go. So Molly's food is number 8. And let's see, number 9. What do we have for number 9? Bars. Not a big advocate of bars, but they are so great as just in case. So here's a couple that I like, RX bars. If you don't do eggs, go for no cow bars, right? These are non-dairy, no soy, So these are a couple that I like. And 9, snack bars. Lara bars are great. These don't have a lot of protein, but they are real food and, 2-3 ingredients, cashews and dates, right? So that's number 9. Number 10 is just gonna be if you have any medications that you need to take. So what I do, I have to take my thyroid, we'll talk about that, hypothyroid, that I have to take with me, and my probiotics that I want bedside. One I take at night, one I take in the morning. So I pack enough for the day, put that here, ready to rock and roll, and boom, it all goes into a bag, and Miles and I are off to the beach to have a little breathe time. So, eat healthy, move more, breathe.